All right. Hello and welcome to Soberdelic James Addiction Recovery live stream number 491. We're going to talk about how a New Year's resolution is just like AA steps 3 through 10 on Soberdelic James Addiction Recovery. Oh, and we're going to break in 2024. We're going to do it all here tonight. Cool, man. I finally got my camera right. I got my fire right. There's just one thing. Oh, look, Daniel Poppycock, sweet. Try and catch this. Ford in the house. Poppycock, what's going on? European, how's it going? And Naylin. I should call you Naylin from here on Izzle. Now, let me get my chat box right. I don't know why it's not remembering these things that I'm telling it. Anyway, the resolutions, my camera's, I need my chat box, I'm sorry people. But, if you will notice a couple things actually. Most people's New Year's resolutions involve taking personal inventory. They involve making amends to people. They involve, controlling their character defects. Do you know what I mean, man? Let's try, I don't know, 30. All right, Jeremy, Naylin, Daniel Popick. We're going to try and ring in the new year and talk about resolutions and AA 12 steps. You guys got to tell me if I sound like a robot on here. How's my sound and how's all that? And we're going to bring in the new year without drinking. Today is my 32nd. Well, at midnight it'll be my 33rd day without booze. Y'all type in some chats if you will, please. And oh, there it is. Jeremy Armorall kicks it off with nice. 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 Great, I finally get my chat box together and I don't like the color of the chat. But have you ever noticed weed, no shrooms recently? Have you ever noticed have you ever noticed that the 12 steps are kind of like a New Year's resolution all wrapped up into 12 steps? Can you guys hear those fireworks that are scaring animals far and wide? Yeah, let me fix that text. And the music. And I'll explain this all as we roll in. I'm going to fix this chat box text. Now type something. See what color it is. So, does anybody have any resolutions of the new year kind? Maybe you too can relate. It doesn't even matter what I do in the first half of the stream anyway. Everyone rolls in at the back half. Any hoozle. Look at... where's me quality? Here, we're gonna see. Oh, orange is good. I like orange. I like that orange. Well, it's... people are shooting off them fireworks, so it's popping off here in my area, and I've managed to make it through New Year's, God willing, these next 45 minutes without a drink. As you all know, I seek my higher power, as far as I'm concerned, is Alcoholics Anonymous. And let me know if I sound all weird and robot-y, by the way. And let me know if I sound buttery sweet as well. One thing I forgot. Cool it like that, man. It's like you guys are sitting in the couch, man. I hope that everything changes in 2024 with personal health and with the world. That's deep, bro. Well, I guess we can hope all we want. Hope in one hand and shite in the other. Well, you know what I wonder? I wonder why we celebrate New Year's when the ball drops in New York time zone. Even though that is my time zone, I've always wondered that. Have you? All right, let me refresh my tea, and then I'll come back to and explain what I mean by 3 through 10. The steps of AA relating to New Year's resolutions. BRB. Boo. Ooh, there's 4. I'm thinking about starting a gaming stream in 2024. Would you watch an old Soberdelic gaming it out on. I'd like to play horror films because you guys can bug out and like laugh at me and my reactions. Man, what is up with this gosh darn camera now? Well, of course, I do my research a little more so than I did on this production when jumping into gaming. That's my goal for 2024 is to play games for a living. Is that so wrong? Oh yeah. Now let me read the steps of Alcoholics Anonymous first. They go a little something like this, boom, 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 boom. I can read all 12. The first step of Alcoholics Anonymous. We admitted we were powerless over alcohol, that our lives would become unmanageable. Number 2, came to believe that a power greater than ourselves could restore us to sanity. 3, made a decision to turn our will and our lives over to the care of God as we understood Him. So the New Year's resolutions start at 3. I could have said 4. Every New Year's comes around. Number 4 is we made a searching and fearless moral inventory of ourselves. Number 5, we admitted to God, to ourselves, and to another human being the exact nature of our wrongs. Number 6, we're entirely ready to have God remove all of these shortcomings, these defects of character. Humbly asked Him to remove our shortcomings. Is number 7. Number 8, made a list of all persons we had harmed and become willing to make amends to them all. Number 9, made direct amends to such people wherever possible, except when to do so would injure them or others. Number 10, continued to take personal inventory, and when we were wrong, promptly admitted it. You know being overweight is wrong. It's not healthy. Promptly admit it. Set it straight. It doesn't have to be New Year's Day. It doesn't have to be New Year's Eve. You know what I mean, man. Boom, 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 bangs. Naylin, hello and Happy New Year. Hello. Kopic's here. Sober New Year's. Oh, man, it ain't sad, dude. I've been having a blast. You are too, brother. I know. Well, you will be. You will be. Well, it's like this, brother. I was listening to some old time sobriety today, 10, 20 years shit. Talk about their New Year's experience. It was just earlier at 7 o'clock. I heard old timers say it's just another day. ODAT, one day at a time. Naylin, Happy New Year. BFE. New here, BFE, Big Frank Kent. What's up, Frank? Big Frank. Welcome to the Soberdelic James channel. Hit like and subscribe and all that. Hit the notification bells. I'm been going to 90 meetings in 90 days. That's AA meetings. You don't have to. I'm not gonna preach AA to you. It's been helping me. AA, as far as I'm concerned, is my higher power. Let's just cover the old hair up until I get a haircut. Some alcohol tonight, and I never really drink, Jeremy said. Well, that's good. That means you're probably not an alcoholic. You never really drink. I really drink. I haven't drank in 32 days. But I'm still smoking on my vapes. I am not correct, Jeremy says. Yeah, so I was listening to these old timers just say it's just another day. And what's up, Brother James? Big Frank. AA helps, but only through one and only Creator. God Almighty, Jah Rastafari, Christ, man. Well, thank you. I picked up my 30-day chip. As you may know, did you say you're not new here, Frank? Or did you say you're new here? Welcome. Feel free to make yourself at home, kick your shoes off. Shit, you could be naked. I cannot. I love seeing my old time buddies. Daniel Kopic. Who else is here? BFE, you're a new buddy of mine. I'm new to the live stream. Well, say what you mean and mean what you say, mate. You know, this channel is recovery based. I recently relapsed for damn near 6 months. I was drinking after a 7-year stint of sobriety. And that's my short story. How do you like the new view? Coming from Scotland, there we are. This popped up, I think I subbed a while ago and it popped up on my feed. Oh, well, good for you, man. You missed the shitey parts. I can only see small picture icons of you guys. But sometimes I peer in there and well, fuck, I got nothing to hide. I imagine my one and only peering back at me. Watching. Listening. Yearning for the day that we touch. Daniel Kopic says I had a beer with my dad earlier. BFE. Remind me what BFE means. But they was 6 p.m. before work. We had one, and as we both working tonight, so decided we'd have one, but didn't feel it. Never really feel the first beer. Yearning, BFE. Yearning for us to touch the day that we touch. Well, Kopic, it depends on if you're drinking IPAs or not, I suppose. I feel the first IPA, ain't no doubt about it. And you know, that's what we seek, is that as an addict, that's what I seek, is that peak. I had to stay off the IPAs there. I wasn't eating. But let me talk a bit about the topic, a little bit skis. Talk a little bit about the topic here. Step 3 begins you can do this any day. It doesn't have to be New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, or when the ball drops. When your balls drop, it doesn't have to be anything. Step 3 is made a decision to turn our will and our lives over to the care of God as we understood Him. Whether or not God exists is irrelevant. So whether I believe in God, whether you believe in God, it doesn't matter. The act of turning over your control to just turn it over to the river. Turn it over to a power greater than yourself. Just say, river. If you don't want to believe in God, just say, river, the river of life is going to take me where it takes me. Stop trying to control everything. That's step 3, and that is a resolution. The 12 steps of Alcoholics Anonymous are essentially a resolution to a diabolical problem. Alcoholism. The spiritual malady that plagues you and me. So, Kopik, how's the sound doing? Do I sound like a robot tonight? Because I will flip out, man. It was Worthington's bitter. Ice cold, but yeah, nice tasting drink, but ultimately I had a weird thing where all I could taste was mushrooms. I got mushies growing at the moment. Nice, yeah, I saw the setup, man. I crossed my fingers. So I think my brain was trying to tell me to eat mushrooms rather than drinking beer, or my taste buds were strange, or someone dropped shrooms in the brewery. Taking inventory, that is step 4. Wait, what you're doing is taking an honest and fearless inventory of oneself right now. You're saying, and maybe the mushies are showing you, or maybe the mushies are your higher power. Mushies, take my fucking decision making away from me, please. Set that intent. So number 4 step, the 4th step of AA, of Alcoholics Anonymous, is made a searching and fearless moral inventory of ourselves. Kopik, might I suggest that what you are doing currently is taking a searching and fearless moral inventory of yourself. Shrooms yesterday, Matube says, walked for 5 hours, I'm exhausted now. Cool story, bro. Sounds fine to me, but I'm blind in one eye, so who knows? Oh, your hearing capabilities are heightened like a werewolf. Big Frank says they don't call alcohol spirits for no reason. Microdosing mushrooms has helped me a lot. I do it once every other week. Good for you, Big Frank. I like you. Stick around, man. Hit those notifications, and not just because of stupid ass YouTuber reasons. Just so when I go live, because sometimes I do it randomly. Tonight I did it at 11 because we're gonna break in the new year the right way. Soberdelic way, or sober-ish way. I have sober in the Webster's dictionary means without alcohol. Excellent, Big Frank. I like it. Big Frank. You don't have to tell us where you're from, but the area of I'm from the south. Well, I'm from the northeast, but I live in the southeast. Let me bust a beat for you here, Big Frank. We'll go with Cali. Yeah, my whole thing on this channel, and then I have other live streams, well, 491 of them. Some of them aren't posted because like I said, I relapsed recently. But my whole thing on this channel is transparency and relation. I relate to you, you relate to me. Let's get some relations, man. I'm yearning. No, I'm just kidding. Sometimes I find it hard to finish a serious sentence without joking around, you know what I'm saying? 4:25 a.m. in Liverpool, England. I am on the East Coast, Southeast I am. 10:25 p.m. in Nayland's territory. And Kolpik says he is my social security number and private address. As soon as you asked, I typed that. LOL. I live in Richmond, Virginia. Cool, man. I've been through there. I lived in Virginia Beach for a while, but Richmond I've been to... Oh, wait. I'm thinking of Raleigh. Oh, wait. Is Raleigh, North Carolina? Shit. Oh Lord, I remember my live streams I had to go back and delete from years ago. I forgot about, Jesus Christ, I can't believe I went live like that. Oh, Big Frank, you got a channel? You got a YouTube channel? Like, what's your YouTube channel, man? Can you play my beats, James? I won't get copyrighted. Maybe. Are they hot? Are they so hot right now? Richmond is a little rough. I hear the same thing, yeah. It's the capital. Stupid ass, is it the fire making the autofocus bug out like that, or is it the light on my eyes? It's the light on my eyes, man. Big Head from Ricky and Morty is show me what you got in my tube. I have no idea what you're talking about. And yes, I've never seen Ricky and Morty. Scuba doom boom, 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 boom. I did go, well, it was fake rock climbing. It was basically real high ceiling, probably 30 feet, with different difficulty simulated rock climbing. I was able to pull off a 5.7 and a 5.9, but not a 5.10. And it goes up from there. It goes to inverted, and there was some free climbing walls. It reminded me of the Alpinist. The Alpinist? That 23-year-old who was free climbing. Stuff that pros weren't doing with ropes. It was crazy. Yeah, the reason you might find it relaxing is because it forces your brain into a mindful state. This is probably a fact, but as of right now, it's my opinion. But I've heard people, I've heard climbers say it. You have to be in the zone. You can't be thinking about your problems on the ground, or you will die. And that fear makes you mindful and in a almost meditative state. Do you know what I'm saying, man? It is facts. Athletes, same thing. Especially X Games athletes, losers. These people have to be in the zone 24, right in the zone in the moment. They can't be thinking about their AT&T bill. I'm sure they don't even take their phones up there. All right, step 4 is a searching and fearless moral inventory of oneself. Step 5, admit it to God, to ourselves, and to another human being the exact nature of our wrongs. Step 6, we were entirely ready to have God remove all of these defects of character. These are all things people do for New Year's resolutions. Clean house. Number 7, humbly asked Him to remove our shortcomings. Number 8, made a list of all persons we had harmed, became willing to make amends to them all. Number 9, made direct amends to such people wherever possible. This is cleaning house. And trusting that the world will work out. You will be okay. Trust, leave it. Stop trying to drive. Number 10, continued to take personal inventory, and when we were wrong, promptly admitted it. Promptly admitted it. And resolved it. This is New Year's type shit. If you ask old Soberdelic, I will play your beat. Yes, I would have to give you my some stuff. I studied psychology. The brain is such an amazing organ. I thank God for it. Big Frank coming through. Downhill mountain bikers. That's right, Matube. Meta-rat-tat-tat-tat state, Copic. Nah, man, I don't know. I used to do normal indoor climbing, Copic says, with harnesses and ropes. Fuck free climbing. Yeah, too risky. That's why I like those stories, though. It's like skateboarding. The bigger the trick, the more risky the trick, the more props you get. You read scripture, brother? If so, have you read the Sermon on the Mount? Jesus Christ, first ever sermon he preached. People have told me to read that. Jeerdelic on SoundCloud. You go on there and play them. Whoa. Jeerdelic, huh? Something every real man of God needs to know. Hard to live by, but keeps me sober. I'm not a man of God. But AA is a power greater than I, because it's been getting desperate alcoholics like me sober for damn near 100 years. Ron, Big Frank, Copic, I don't need to ask you this question. Nayland, Matube, you guys smoke weed? Because I have no intention of stopping, so I might as well smoke in the new year. Might as well smoke in the new year with you guys. It is currently on the East Coast of America, where apparently the whole, I don't know how, I'm about to smoke too, Naylin. We'll smoke together, girl. And Big Frank's got a stomach condition. Hey, brother, I got a stomach condition too. I'm about to go pack a bowl. BRB. Go with the weed, fuck the ale. We're powerless over alcohol. In your 20s, it's hard to understand. When you start to get in your 30s, especially when you turn 40, it's like a switch. You have very little power against the demon alcohol. The demon alcohol! Right on, Big Frank. Wait. Copic. Well, I haven't done mushies in a long time, and you got them sprouting. Do you know what I mean then? And I'm broke as a joke. Hit me with a super chat. I grow my shit. Which is like the joy of my life. I should focus on growing. Oh yeah, I tried. I don't know if I told you. I wonder if I cover up this fire, will it stop will the picture stop bugging out? I think I fixed it. Yeah, that depends on what you're talking about. There's different levels of there's the different mushrooms with different difficulties. We're talking sterilization and like pressure chambers and CO2 cottages and shit like that. Trust me, bro, I looked into it. The ones I grew some mold because I was trying to grow like the most difficult kind first. They're easier than people think. Lowest scale indoor grain bags. I caught a scale. You can buy the grain bags on Amazon. Amazingly good stuff. That's how you make them. You can buy the bags already filled. Oh, shit. My dad, rest his soul, I grew a beautiful red plant we called Elvira. Ha! It didn't smell great, but man, it was strong, and growing mushrooms is a whole nother level, yeah? A whole nother level from Richmond, Virginia. I say that shit too. A whole nother. Yeah, I think if I cover up the fire, I wanted you guys to see the fire, man, but the thing won't focus. Yeah, it keeps auto-focusing and shit. I got this camera. Hey, Kopic, Ron, Big Frank, and of course you, Nayland. I want to get a quality gaming stream together where it's just my face in a little corner and I'm playing like horror games or whatever games you guys want to play. And maybe, you know, we can smoke and we could do it. We could get, you know what I mean? I'm looking up budget ways to start the gaming channel because look, bro, it doesn't matter what game I'm playing. Maybe I'll do a shrooms because I did a shroom stream before, but I barely could get all my Big Frank, I could help you with that. Cool, man. Yeah. Richmond, Virginia. Big Frank coming through with IT skills. Got a streaming thing of his own. YouTube. Yeah, man. So anyway, what I was trying to say before we start goofing around is, you want to make a resolution? Try the 12 steps of AA. Just look at them. Take them with a grain of salt. Yeah, Happy New Year's in 20 minutes. You guys don't see the picture doing that? And then I'll cover up the fire. And it'll stop jumping around. It's probably the low light situation. Okay, let's try it. Let's try something. Hold on. I'm gonna turn this here ring light around. See what's happening. With all of you who have dogs that freak out during fireworks or thunderstorms, just remember to act calm around them and start breaking out the treats. Every time there's a firework that goes off, hit them with a treat. Yeah, now it's doing it even worse. It's so freaky. If it's not one thing, it's another, you know what I mean? You got the dang ring light over yonder, and for real, Bubba. Half an edible. Hit them with a treat. Yeah, Big Frank, I have a feeling we speak the same language, Big Frank. So, you would have no problem. I don't know if you're an AA cat or if you're even sober or whatever, or if you even struggle with the addiction, but it's a beast, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? It'll have you from the windows to the wall in sheer moments. You know what I mean, Bubba? But it is New Year's and it's New Year's Eve, and I'm glad to see you all here. You could be out in a gutter somewhere instead, and I could be too, and I'm glad to be seen here with you to celebrate the end of 2023 and the beginning of 2024 here in the Eastern Standard Time Zone of the United States of America. It's not the United States I served 20 years ago, but we'll get over the hump. 2023 is going to bring some new things. A widespread celebration of cannabis is on the horizon. 2024. So get your stockbrokers on the horn. James is starting a gaming channel where you can see my where the picture won't go bing bong booms every time. You know, I don't know why it's doing this. Why is it threatening me? Why is the camera threatening me? Look at my face, camera. Look at my face. You bastards. Look upon my face and focus. Well, thank you, Nayland. European. We should be on a first name basis by now, don't you think, Nayland? Nayland, for my last perverted act in 2023, could you tell me what you're wearing? I promise, everyone turn their heads. Don't read Nayland's comment. Don't read Nayland's next comment. Nayland, just tell me what you're wearing. Everyone promise not to look. I never realized your first name was Nayland. I always called you European. Gladly. Oh. Hold up. Is it a little black New Year's Eve dress? Skilly doo 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 doo. "15 minutes to go here. Before the new year of 2024. What's it gonna be? For you, what's it gonna be for me? Life's too short to be getting fucked up. If we all just helped each other out, we all would eat from the fruit of our labor. Big Frank coming through with some wisdom. With peace and love, if you do need some help with budget game streaming. Cool, man. Ron coming in. I'm loving the lounge jazz. Right on, brother. I try to create a comfortable atmosphere because, well, this channel's about addicts that are trying to recover. We're uncomfortable. We just want to be comfortable. That's why I got your fire, your fish tank. I think the fire really does make it unfocused like that. Jump with the kids. I got a Snapchat and just speak like this. Boom, boom, bim, bim, boom, boom. Ron! Is this Ron Burgundy? Is Ron Burgundy on my stream? Big Frank doesn't give out his Snapchat often. Try to stay away from Instagram. Snapchat is less demanding. You ever wonder what everyone in the world is doing right now? Or just specific people, like just think of a person you know. Wonder what they're doing right now. I'll tell you, that's one way to deflate your ego and get out of yourself. I think I was on mushrooms when I did this. I was walking in my mind a day in the life of my father. You know, him getting out of bed. Maybe I don't call that day. If you really want to get out of your own head, imagine the life of someone you know and care about. Imagine doing a day-to-day, like just a day, a morning of waking up, or a day in the life of. Just imagine what it's like. And then imagine my stream doesn't. Well, I'm doing that effect on purpose. It's called the Beastie Boys effect. Social media. Naylin prefers to ignore her neighbors. No fap. That shit saved my mind one time, I'll tell you that. Alright, I'm gonna cover up the fire, maybe it'll stop doing it. I think it's the fire that's doing it. You know, because I'm a scientist. My dad goes, "That hat's seen better days." Talking about this hat. And I'm like, "We all seen better days, Dad." If I'm really being honest, haha, but very true. What'd you say? I just don't like social media, if I'm really being honest, yeah. The image in the back to your left shoulder might be the cause of your focusing issue. My left shoulder. That image? That image? I think it's the fire. I think I cover up the fire and it stops doing it. Which is a bummer because with my A7R3, I used to have you guys near the fire, next to the fire, telling Christmas stories. Which ain't worth shit. You know what I mean, man? Well, oh shit, we probably are in 2024 already and we're just talking at our ass. Yeah, the fire. So I'll just move over a little. Ta-da! It's always something. Oh, so Naylin, so everybody celebrates balls dropping in their time zone? So here's my question. Does the world does America celebrate New York's dropping of the ball? Yeah, because that's first light. Yeah. Capic. Wow, I don't think I've ever been in a different time zone on New Year's. Maybe in California one time. Hey, I'm in the future. Well, you know, I used to rage out for New Year's and Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, rage out, Thursdays, Fridays. Any day that ends in Y, basically, I'd rage out. But on New Year's and Super Bowl, not even a football fan, really, but Super Bowl parties were where everybody was getting drunk. So, I was justified in my drunken behaviors. Hey, do me a favor and like this stream. Last stream of 2023. We got 8 minutes to go before 2024, yo. Ron says, you should really try New Year's in Germany. They light thousands of dollars worth of fireworks per household. Yeah, that's what they're doing outside right now, where I'm at. I'm not a big fan because animals bug out if you don't train your animal during a puppy, really. And some animals, I guess, just bug out because they bug out, but well, I'm glad to hear it, Frank. Old ass beer anyway. Yeah, Copic, that's called the phenomenon of craving by the doctor's opinion in the big book of AA. It's the very beginning of the book, also happens to be my favorite part of the book. Go out like we came in. We got 7 minutes before the ball drops in the Eastern Standard Time Zone. New York City. 2023 will become 2024. I don't know if you guys made any resolutions, but mine is, this will be the first time I thought of it or said of it, anything of it, but it'll be practice the steps to the best of my ability. We are not saints. None of us have blah bling bling. Anyway, to the best of my ability, practice spiritual steps of AA. Six minutes. I'm glad you're doing okay, guys, Ron says. I just wanted to see the man. Happy New Year's. I'm gonna go say hi to my wife and give her a kiss goodnight. Ah yes, the kiss. Thanks for reminding me. I've had New Year's with no kiss, and I've had New Year's with a kiss. Hopefully more so on the latter. Sex chat lounge music background. Good one, Ron. Well, I might as well get a fresh bowl ready. Or at least tap off the ash, you know how you do. On the bright side, Christmas out the way for another year. Hell yeah, Copic. The silver lining. I like it. All right. We're going on 3 minutes till 2024. Oh, that was a good one. These women right now aren't the priority, Big Frank says. Big Frank, do I know you? I mean, come on. This sounds like a New Year-ish beat. Oh yeah, here we go. 3 minutes till 2024. Two minutes. Wait, can I get like a minute, second counter? Maybe I'll just hover right there. The priority, whether or not your resolution is this, whether or not your resolution is that. Big Frank says, become the best version of yourself. (11:58 p.m. Sunday, December 31st, 2023. Goddamn, Comic says, you're 5 hours in the past, bro. You want to know anything about the future, James? 11:59, it just turned. We have 60 seconds or less until the big one. The Mayans said 2024, didn't they? No, they said 2020. They say a lot of things, Mayans and everybody else. Be careful who you listen to, even me. I've said a lot of shit on this channel, but I'll do better in 2024, and so will you. Happy New Year 2024 to all of you. If no one's told you today or even last year that they loved you, I'd like to be the first to say I love you. Viewer, and 2024 is going to be exciting on this channel, and I'm sure on your channel as well. It's all exciting. We'll go one more song before we leave. I'll just random pick Submarine. To do our little Jerry Springer moment here. A happy new year and a wonderful apocalypse to you and yours. Kopic says. Kopic, what's the future like, brother? Doc! ...2023 has brought me to my knees. 2023 has brought me to the opposite of to my knees as well. Naylin, I've come to love you, James. Oh, well, thank you. I love you too. You have your own little corner of my old, cold, black heart. Whew. Gotta be careful with that one, Kopic. Marty! 8.2 gigawatts. Back to the future. I do love you guys. I don't know. I ain't got anything special to say. Happy 2024 to you, no matter what your time zone. And it's good to be sober clear-headed, and my brain's coming back. Neural pathways are forming. I'm drinking coffee again. You know what I mean. I'm getting it together, and a wise man once said, and I swear he said this, and he was wise. He said, "Be addicted to having your shit together." And then he left. He left out of my life forever. But now he's back, because that man is me. Soberdelic James in the house. And goodbye 2023. I'll see you on the next one, which will be tomorrow. And we'll discuss the Soberdelic Games gaming channel. Until then, keep it clean, keep it real, keep doing this 2024 damn thing. Peace.